or if you're new, my name is Justyna, and in today's video I would like to talk a little bit about losing fat, and more precisely losing body fat percentage. I spoke a little bit more about that in my other video if you would be interested to check. Then I presented my story of losing almost 10% of my body fat percentage. Anyway, I'm quite active on my Instagram, and there, if you would like to check, Justyna daily _. So there I get many questions about losing body fat percentage, and I would like to point out five most important things in my opinion that helped me and that I think can help anyone. First, and the most important one in my opinion, is diet. And by diet I don't mean any restrictions like you cannot eat chocolate, you need to eat 50 grams of carbs because otherwise you will gain 20 kilograms. To give you an example, my example, I'm 1.57 m or 5'2", and I eat more or less the average of 2000 calories a day. When I do only HIIT or active rest day, then I normally eat around 1800, and when I do weight training, which I love and I prefer, then I eat sometimes up to 2500 even, cause I'm tired and hungry. So if you would like to check some of the examples of my what I eat in a day and so on, you can check the videos. And yeah, I would like to point out that the only changes I introduced to my body fat percentage loss journey, let's say, were eliminating fried things. And by fried things I mean frying on anything, coconut oil, olive oil, whatever. I don't use any type of oil in my kitchen. Other thing will be eating many fruits. When you eat fruits, mostly oranges and apples, you don't crave so much for chocolate, or at least I don't, or strawberries. When I eat strawberries, I don't want chocolate at all. Just find some fruits that your body can use as substitute for sugar and chocolate, and then simply eat them whenever you want something sweet. Also, sugar. I don't use sugar at all. I mean, of course, when I eat chocolate or some chocolate bars, then it happens I eat sugar already included in the product, but I don't use sugar per se. I use honey to sweeten things up. Normally it's just my coffee. I don't use anything to sweeten my teas, for example. And also regarding the teas, green teas with some fruit flavors are great. So when you drink them, you feel like drinking iced tea, for example, if you served it cold. One of my favorite teas is Milky Oolong. I will attach it in the description down below, and I love it. It's great cold, it's great warm. Also, I feel like the green tea makes me less bloated, which means that I feel greater even without, I don't know, losing additional weight, or like when you're bloated, you feel heavier, so feeling lighter also makes you wanna do more things, let's say. And staying in the food, the third super important thing is not to overeat or undereat. Both are awful. I don't know which one is worse. I would say maybe undereating, cause then your body builds some resistance and it tries to protect you, and then your metabolism goes really bad. And when you're overeating, simply your body accumulates and stores some additional fat. But I think it's a little bit easier to build your healthy eating habits when you eat too much and you're just reducing your portions, and not when you used to eat super small portions without any macros included almost, and then to build something based on that. You should simply figure out how much you should eat, water your macros. If you want to lose body fat percentage, the more protein you eat, the better. Of course, also, let's be reasonable. Normally, dietitians recommend 1.2 to 1.7 gram of protein per kilogram of your body mass. However, I, for example, weighed 50 kilograms. I don't really know the American/British measures. Sorry, I'm Polish and I live in Spain, so here and there in Poland we use kilograms. So anyway, while losing my body fat, I gained 7 kilograms while losing 10% of my body fat. So losing body fat percentage doesn't mean that you won't gain weight. So that's also super important thing. You shouldn't pay too much attention to your weight, because muscles normally they weigh more than fat. Hence, if you build some muscles, which is always cool because it makes you stronger, it makes your body look firmer, and everything is greater with muscles, like muscles. Oh my gosh. So anyway, while building muscles, normally your scales might kinda upset you, and that's why I would mostly do comparison before and after photos, because photos don't lie. I gained 7 kilograms and I still wear exactly the same clothes, and 7 kilograms is almost 20% of my general body weight, which I would say is a lot, but still I have the same size, I wear the same clothes, just I look totally different in them. Here you will have 2 photos to try to give you some idea. Also, just like I said, overeating and undereating are super problematic. You need to figure out your macros and you need to figure out how to incorporate your new diet into your lifestyle. For example, I used to do both. There were days when I barely ate breakfast, and after, I don't know, 15 hours, I ate some sandwiches before going to sleep. And there were days that I ate 3 pizzas in a day. When I ate too few, I was bloated, my stomach hurt. When I ate too much, I was bloated, my stomach hurt. So right now, when I know how much to eat and I keep it on track, I control it. You don't have to, I just enjoy controlling my food. So when I control it, I have like a mindset that I'm in charge, not food. Food is not enemy. Food is a friend. I love food. Just simply, you might love food too much, and sometimes you can get mistaken if this friend is the greatest friend or it's kinda a fake friend. So that's why I like to control it, because we like food that is our real friend and not fake friend. However, fake friends are also important in our life, so then we can appreciate real friends more. That's why I eat a little bit of everything. I would say that my diet on a daily basis is more or less 80% of the good lean food and 20% of bad, like chocolate, some meat like ham with some fat, such things, and ice creams. Ice creams are the worst. They are fake enemies, although they are really tasty, so I appreciate them. However, after an ice cream, a glass of water and an apple is great. Normally, we build our bad habits for years, so don't expect any changes and don't be super pressured to see and to feel any changes within weeks. There is no such thing as fast body fat loss and permanent. Either it's fast, either it's permanent. You cannot kinda mix and match it. And personally, I prefer permanent and effective solutions and not fast and crap. And if your diet is more or less stable like mine, normally some things I don't have to weight it anymore, and anyway I know that this is my portion because I eat it that often in that amount that simply I already know that this is my portion. The fourth thing, this is also connected to diet and overeating, undereating a little bit, it's drinking. Drinking is super important. We're not talking about alcohol because it has many empty calories. We're talking about water. Well, in general, water-based liquids. We're not talking about Coke Zero, we're not talking about Sprite Zero, we're just talking about water, teas, and kinda, I wouldn't recommend anything else. I drink mostly water. Your brain, when it gets the signals from your stomach, it cannot really say if it's a hunger or simply you're thirsty. That's why normally you should try to drink a lot, and you should try to keep your liquids on correct level, because if you're thirsty and you don't really know that and your brain doesn't know that, then you want to eat because you think you're hungry. However, after eating you still feel the same, so you want to eat more, but that's just you being thirsty, not hungry. You shouldn't mix these concepts. And also, when you're thirsty and you don't drink, then your body takes water stored in your muscles, which means that you're losing muscle mass and you're gaining fat mass. So drinking is super important. You don't need to drink 10 liters per day. If you drink, for example, 1 liter right now, try to add half a liter every week. Or for example, I like to prepare my liquids in the morning, all of them, like 1 cup of BCAA for the gym, 1 big tea glass, 1 protein shake, everything that has liquids prepared in the morning. Then during the day you feel like you have all these things, you should finish them by the end of the day, and this kinda motivates you. I don't like adding every glass of water I drank in the app, because that doesn't show me how much I should go for that. That just shows me how much I've been through. And I prefer to see the goal, I prefer to see what I have to take. I'm taking it, the day is over, I'm happy, my body's happy. And the last, 5th super important thing is being active. Simply, workouts are one thing, but the other thing is having your body in move. You cannot sit whole day, go to the gym for 20 minutes to do fast HIIT session and be like, okay, I did my workout for today, everything's cool, I'm losing body fat right now. So yes, of course, you will lose a little bit of body fat, because after doing HIIT session, well, I didn't mention that. HIIT sessions are the best for fat loss. At the beginning of my journey, I was doing 1 HIIT session per week, and I noticed mostly muscle mass growth, and I didn't notice my fat being super reduced. And after that, I increased my HIIT sessions till 3 sessions a week, and I noticed the difference. If you would like to see the examples of my HIIT sessions, you can see some of the videos. One of them, the follow along at home, is super beginners friendly. There is kinda no jumping. We don't have to be trapped in a mentality, I have to run to lose fat. I don't run. Okay, right now after lockdown, I started doing my sprints 4 times a week, simply because I enjoy it. And it's like 10 minutes a day and 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And that's it. So in total, it's 5 minutes of running, of sprints a day, 4 times a week. But I really enjoy it. Simply, I don't do this to lose fat. This is so important. You should move because it gives you pleasure. For example, at the beginning, it was super challenging for me to incorporate 10,000 steps a day into my lifestyle. Right now, I went up. I need 15,000 steps a day minimum. When I do 22, it's like when I feel super good at the end of the day. When I do 15, I feel like there's something lacking, missing. So simply, these are habits that you build, and it's not like I'm motivated all of the time, but when you find something that you like, you just crave for that. You want to do this because you enjoy it, not because you want to see this image in the mirror. That's really bad. You should do this because you enjoy. And I know that many of us want to have some particular body, but everybody is beach ready, everybody is summer ready, everybody is beautiful, every body shape is unique and important, and Simply, we shouldn't think like, I want exactly such abs. No, you should look at yourself and you should check what you can achieve with your belly, with your body, with the type of genetics and the type of lifestyle and the type of mentality that you have. You shouldn't follow someone's example to look like this person. You should follow someone's example only because you also want to be healthy and happy, and workouts really make me happy, and I don't care anymore about my appearance. So this is what you need to build: the consistency made out of habits and made out of mental motivation and not only physical motivation. I'm afraid I went a little bit too much into psychological aspect and like mental joyful time and such thing, but anyway, I hope that you will keep in mind these 5 rules, 5 most important things in my opinion, and you will incorporate them into your lifestyle. And in case you have any more questions, you can find me on my Instagram and hit me with DM there, or you can leave a comment down below. Also, I really hope that you like this video, so then you can click that like button. And if you would like to see more similar videos, then you have to click that subscribe button to see more of my face, my tips, my workouts, everything. So for now, thank you very much for watching it and see you next time. Bye!